Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, nothing. Just waiting on 55 to hit me. Just waiting on the lovely January the 14th to come through. Come on, 2026. Give me my fix. We already looked alive all 2025. So, with that being said, I ain't doing nothing but waiting on the year to roll over. And I'm going to, like I do every year, blow my hair out, straighten the curls and waves. This year, the difference is I'll be using my own products, and that's pretty much it. I think I maintained my thyroid to the weight that I like. I think I'm good with what I got. What you guys think? Not bad, 55. Not bad. Come on through. Letting my 55 rise. So, with that being said, I just wanted to get on and say good evening. I treated myself to quite the relaxation. I created my own spa, heated up my own tea, warmed my own body rocks up, and just did the therapy all over my body. And I said, you know what? Come on, 55. Come on, 55. I can't wait to January the 14th so I could come on here and celebrate with you guys. But in the meantime, I was just coming on to say, hey, nights like tonight, you guys be careful. Those of you that are heading outside, y'all be careful. Y'all watch the way that the conditions keep you, and you be very safe. Take your time going where you're going. You're going to get there. Don't rush. I haven't been behind the wheel in a little while. I didn't like my truck anymore, so therefore I stopped driving it. Um, there was some pieces and parts that needed to be done on the car. I decided that I don't want it no more. So I'm going to get rid of that truck and come up out of there with a new one. But I've been walking and it's been feeling well because it's all about recovering and recuperating for me. I've done enough rehabilitating and enough getting myself together. I'm just going to have to say I'm together. Am I all the way together? No, but I'm enough together to say, hey, I'm together. I'm good. I done moved on. I'm not living in nothing, no trauma. I'm happy. No, I haven't done everything, but yes, I faced one adversity in front of the other, meaning I didn't overlook none. I dotted every I and crossed every T, and now there's room for me. And I'm so grateful. Self-care alone is just not enough. It's personal care. Self-care is just a big part of it, but that personal care, that routine, that regiment, that whole thing that you put inside yourself, that whole thing with me, with my body, me, I'm putting all that onto my body, onto my regiment, getting myself together. So this is what 55 is getting ready to look like, y'all. I'm turning my 55 because you can't do nothing but turn both fives. So it's bang, 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 bang. And for me, it's a big deal. I put myself through some trauma down some roads, baby. I might not have should have been here. I done got me a couple mugs. People could have been done got me. I'm good out here now. I'm a good girl. You know what I'm saying? I turned out all right. But everybody does remember else. And I ain't trying to hide my past. I'm living forward, though. I'm not living in it. That's the difference. I'm not living in it. And I'm very, very careful and mindful of the relationships that I build, the people that I keep in my life, and stuff of that nature. So I'm just giving what I've been given. I'm giving what I've been given. I'm no longer being a taker no more. I always got in position and was able to take. I'm in line now to give, and I feel pretty damn good about it. So, with that being said, hi y'all. Here go y'all, cuz right here. Do I need to come on out? I will be. But I wanted to get myself together first, baby. You don't get halfway together. I wanted to make sure I came out with my whole total self, alhamdulillah. When the Most High reveals and does the job, baby. Now, if I'd have been thinking I was working on myself, I'd have been outside. But when the Most High is working on you, you got to take your time. It takes time for a masterpiece. So I went back and revisited my little green dress. Y'all remember my little green dress I loved. I'm back in it, and I feel pretty good. The minister, Dr. Glenn, is feeling wonderful about life, feeling fantastic about things going on with me. And guess what? When it's time for me to do my hair, my New Year hair this year, I'll be using my own products. Now, anybody that wants to test the products with me, just call me. Come on over. And I'll wash your hair. I'll wash your hair right on over here. Blow it dry. Put the stuff in it. And do everything, whatever I can for you. Come on over. Well, I'm just doing a woo-saw. And hi, everybody. I'm just letting you guys realize I'm on. Come on. Hello. Hi, y'all. I didn't mean to hang up on you last time, no fronts. You caught me off guard. And it said no fronts. I was like, no front teeth, remember? I'm sorry, baby. Hi. It's just that I'm getting ready to be 55. I've been through a little bit of a storm. I have the thyroid issue. And with the thyroid, I get into that weight up, down. So this is what my weight supposed to be. I'm supposed to be done gain all this weight. But I really didn't. I think I maintained whatever got on me from the thyroid. So this is what I have been doing. Call myself trying to stay in from outside. No drinking or nothing like that. So this is me with myself together. This is 55. This is doing me. This is solidified. This ain't just double nickels. This is a lifestyle that I'm embarking on. 55 ain't just a number you turn. It's a lifestyle. And I'm getting in on that lifestyle. I wanted my posture to be that of a woman that looked like a caliber of some type. You know, like that woman. Let me see if I can get that stance. What is that stance, y'all? I can't barely wait. Or by the time my birthday come, it'll be natural. But right now, let me see if I can practice it. Let's practice. That's how I practice at 55. Now I'll be live Sunday for our Sunday service. And we haven't celebrated because, as you know, the Most High grants it for our families to be able to celebrate. Just because we don't celebrate and indulge and do the praise dancing and doing the happiness, it doesn't mean that we don't encourage and be encouraged on the holiday. So they say to the Muslim people all the time, Lisa, I thought you was a Muslim. Don't worry about what you thought I was. I still worship the Most High God. I still believe in what I believe in. And just because I get a plate or it look like I done found a little happiness around the season, I'm allowed to be happy for those that celebrate. Does not mean that I'm celebrating, indulging, lowering my head down and praising whatever God that they do. But I'm there in the spirit and I'm there respectfully and humbly. And that's all that I'm here to say. I'm not here to knock anybody that celebrates, doesn't celebrate. What difference does it make? As long as your family is happy and the things that they require have been met. And one thing about my kids, they make sure that my grandkids' needs are met on a daily basis. Period. So Christmas has come. Another year is about to pass. And I really wonder, what is it that you guys really see yourselves doing different? If you don't see at least a beginning of a difference within yourself, whether it's maybe you did put on a couple pounds, Or maybe you lost a couple. Maybe you just um maybe your hair grew a little bit. Maybe your edges came back in. Maybe you lost some. Maybe you're getting your nails done. Maybe you stopped getting your nails done. Maybe you wear lashes. Maybe now you're going all natural. Some of us have a milestone, a breakthrough, something worthy of going into the new year, but it's been so much turmoil that we don't want to claim the happiness. But I am so sorry to say that I'm not sorry. Today I'm claiming my happiness in spite of. Yes, there's a lot going on. Yes, and it's a lot to be sad for. But today I'm not participating in nothing sad. I'm not, my God ain't gonna let me be sad. And I said my God and not my guy, because people don't determine my temperature. My God does. So when I'm chilly a little bit, that's because my most high God put that chill upon me. Now, I would like to just get on here and continue to let you guys know that people don't bless you. People co-sign your blessing, congratulate you, and they celebrate you just like they celebrated Christmas and for whatever they believed Christmas was. Now, I believed in remembering the prisoners this year. So on my Sunday service, I'm going to be talking about the book of Hebrews, where we remembered the prisoners and the people that support them and those that care for the prisoners, the COs, the families, that kind of stuff. The grandmoms, the aunties, the sisters, the brothers that's holding on to the children of the incarcerated families. So this year, my last Sunday of 2025 will be based off the book of Hebrews, and I may not have a video Sunday. I might just share with you from the raw big heart and just say to you how I feel about the book of Hebrews and ask you guys to follow along. And I may go and read into the scriptures myself and let you know how and where I reach down at, other than my lived experience. But everything that I have is coming off the backs of my lived experience, not off the backs of nobody. You know how they say in order to get to the top, sometimes you got to get on the backs of others. Well, I'm here to tell you that sometimes the back of others' backbones break too. People fold. And a lot of times they know you're going to be on the back of them. And sometimes that'll be the moment that they fold. They say, you know, they depending on me today. And that's when they'll fold. If you think you start being needed, sometimes those of us that have been through some trauma, sometimes people depend and call on me. And it's not like on purpose I do it. It's just something about me that intentionally I might not just answer the phone that day. I might not answer the phone that day. That might be the day that I decide I'm going to crash out. You know what I mean? But I don't need that to be on the backs of nobody. I need for the Most High to show me exactly what it is. So am I getting on the back of somebody else, or am I just getting behind them? Because getting on the back of somebody and getting behind them is two different life lessons to learn. Because the lessons I learned off the backs of others was a little bit more successful than I had when I was following the back of somebody. See, like when I was walking behind, I didn't understand the assignment because I was just doing the footstep thing, 1 foot behind somebody else's. But now when I got a chance to really look into it and do the research, I started to say, you know, the investment here is not financial, Miss Glenn, because I used to buy my way in the door. I used to pay my way so bad that it would offend other people. Because I come in the door, act like I'm the big, give her something, give him something. I don't need nothing. What she do that for? So I had to be careful with even trying to get on the back of somebody. Because sometimes, like I said, on the backs of others and behind somebody is two different things. So when I tend, like I was going to tell you, when I get behind people, sometimes my finish is not the same as it is that I learned now to get on the back of somebody. Meaning my aunt and them had some success. Some of my uncles had some success. Some of my friends did. So what I did is I got on their backs and I followed in some of their ways. And I even got on the back of them one day, like how they used to get on the back of the bus and hold on. And they didn't pay the fare. They just rode and then they jumped off. I have my moments like that with people because sometimes I realize and I see that they've been there and they've done that and they were successful at it and they didn't always fail at it. So I'm going to get on their back and I'm going to see if I can get them to carry me. But it's something about me when I get behind somebody. I don't get led the right proper way. I guess it looks like if I'm too far behind, it looks like I'm going to wind up getting ahead because sometimes the leaders of the lines be getting stuck too. And they'll slow your process down. I had a brother look at me and say, you got to be careful of the ones, your care people, people that love you and say they support you, because they'll be the reason why you're 4 or 5 years behind. And I wasn't paying attention to anything stopping me. I was too busy going forward. And like we talked about, not looking back. And sometimes you don't supposed to look back, but I'll be saying, now they said we don't supposed to look back, but I forgot something. Do I go back for it? Do I look back and try to regain steps that I lost? And they said, no. When you following behind somebody and your whole crowd is running, sometimes you stumble, you fall, and you do look back. But go on and get on the back of somebody sometime. And if they done already got over the hump, go on and let them carry you. So I had to let somebody carry me that didn't know me. Yeah, the beauty boss that carried me never met me. They met the raw version of me. They didn't meet the person that y'all talk about. They didn't meet that version of who I used to be. They met the person that I actually am, not the presentation. The presentation don't get me in the door no more. I don't get to do the good interview no more with the old past presentation. I used to come in with the presentation, high energy in the beginning, and then I got a little lower towards the end. Then I would get the job and get tired because I wasn't working for me. And I don't have enough drive and energy to give nobody else. So I fell in that area miserably. So yes, sometimes I got to get on the back of somebody and get on in the door because like I said, I can go astray following somebody because they get to be moving too slow for me sometimes. And they said, well, what you mean moving too slow? You ain't went nowhere, ain't going nowhere. Well, I get it. Sometimes you ain't going nowhere fast, but you think you're following somebody. They ain't going nowhere neither. But that is what life is all about. It's called lived experience. And if your lived experience can't get you an outcome today, then life is there for you to start all over again. Throw your hand back in. That's all I can say. Because when I start seeing a decline, sometimes I reshuffle. Sometimes I redeal the whole deck. But yes, sometimes I just take the cards, look at them and flip them around and start all over again with the same hand I was already dealt. Because I don't know what I'm going to get that next hand. Let me keep my cards and we're going to start all over again. And I'm going to get my way on in the door off the backs of the Most High God because I realize that the more that I cling and get real clingy and get real touchy about my Lord, that I get more excited about the outcome. It's something about the outcome with people that makes me think I owe them something. But when I put my reliance on the Most High God, my tab don't seem to be as expensive. My riches seem to be a little bit more worthy, and all my debt doesn't seem to be so heavy on me. When I follow the Most High God, when I get on the back of the Most High, it's different when I get on the back of them niggas. Because a lot of time them niggas will drop you and tell you, listen, I'll be back. I'll be right back. Yeah, and you don't never see them no more. Or you get the ones that's on their way and don't never come. Or they set a date with you and don't show up. They call that the no call, no show. You know the type. I done been in all the shoes. Anybody other than me ever get hired today and can't start no more? You've been wanting that job all day. They hire you today. They tell you to start today. You tell them how you can't start the next week. You know how important you come. Once they hire you, you get real important. Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to start the day. I might have to hold on now. Let me check my schedule. You know, all of a sudden you get real busy after you go and you do this great interview and they start telling you, giving you these demands and telling you what they're expecting of you. And when they begin to hold you accountable, you start backing off and saying, that's not what I signed up for. But you got to remember, when you followed somebody in the door or you got in on the back of others, you can always drop down on your own. But when you're following somebody, you're taking the chance on them leading you somewhere. You still got a little bit of control when you get on the back of the Most High God. You can still get down and say, you know what, God, I think I got it. You got me on my march, get set, go. Now I'm going to go. Now, when I get there, what do I do? Because sometimes you got to ask God step for step. You can't say, God, you got me here. I'm here now. I got it. No, sometimes you got to ask God, now that I got to this part, now what? What's next? What's next, God? Sometimes I got to go towards the steps because I know they said you can't look back. So sometimes on step one, I stay on there. I've been on step one now for about 4 years. They say you're in recovery. You should have did 12 steps by now. Listen here. I'm on step 1, 2, 3, because then when I get to step 4 and got to make amends sometime, I don't want to be bothered. So I can't get past step 1, then step 4. And then I'm in denial because all I did was stop drinking, but I can't stop rolling up no reefer. So like I'm right there stuck, straddled. Yeah. Look at, oh, what? Oh my God. Oh, no, not. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in the middle of that loud. Yeah. But I done let the liquor go, so you couldn't really tell me that I ain't clean. You can't look at me and tell me how, when, and how many times to count my clean time. Now I said, damn it, I got 3 years clean off alcohol, so there you have it. Now count again, because I'm going to be clean again tomorrow. And there you have it. So if that's what I felt like I was following behind, and it was leading me down the yellow brick road, catching me up. The pub was meeting me before I was had a shot in the hole before I even got to the bar. The drink was beating me to the bar. Shit, I called the bar. They go on and drop me one down in the hole. You know what I'm saying? I be there, give me a little Budweiser and whatnot down there. Yeah. Tell Heidi to put me one down in there. Yeah, that matters to me today, that it ain't nothing in the hole for me today. That matters to me today. So I don't allow nobody to get to stabbing me and poking at me about what I do. Because I'm not no longer following behind nobody. I'm on the backs of the Most High. And every now and then I jump off, but I get right back on the back of the Most High God. And I've been being carried to a high place. And I'm okay. Yeah, and it gets scary sometimes the higher up that I get. So sometimes, yeah, I let go and I fall back down. But it ain't that I'm slacking and running backwards or looking back. No, it's just that I'm deciding at my own pace. And because we can't look back, I got to go a little bit at a time, y'all. I don't want to take this big leap of faith and be at the finish line all quick and don't know how I got there. I got to ask somebody. But this year we holding people accountable, no matter if it's ourselves. And that's what it is. So anybody come encounter with me, trust and believe you're going to be held accountable. I'm not little Lisa. I'm the big one. Get that in mind. Get that and don't forget it. Now, when I get that 55, being as that we the Capricorns of the United States in the year, we finish the new year and begin the new one. I'm going to be in your mind and on your minds, and pretty much y'all can get on my back and go anywhere that the Most High is guiding me, because I'm definitely going in a direction that we're supposed to be going in. So if you want to get on my back, baby, come on. Because one thing I do have is a backbone, and it's solid. Now, I got some jelly, but guess what? It ain't here. It ain't right there. It ain't there where I have to be in prostration when it's time for me to give it up to the Most High. All butts is off the table, and trust and believe me, whatever I ask my God for, I get. So, nana, 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 boo. Thinking about a spoiled daughter. Look what I told y'all I was asking for: longevity, head to toe. Now what I got? Everything. See? Now, I love you guys. Stay with me counting down to my 55th birthday, January the 14th. I'm going to be somewhere celebrating. I'm going to have me I'm going to get me a little bathing suit and be walking around talking about 55 where. Yeah. Yes, the minister, Dr. Glenn is. I am. Yeah. And I'm going to do my hair like I do every year. I'm going to straighten it again just to see how long I got it. I got about this much in new growth from the very last time I straightened it. So I got about that much of a thick wave from my root now. I was going to lay the flat irons on that once the new year hits, so I can I'm hoping that it's to about right here this time, to about right here when I take it down. It should be about right here. Yep. The hair should be there. So I'm hoping that when I take it off, because I got it in one big braid, and every year for my birthday, I do my hair a certain way. I straighten it. So I'll be coming into the new year doing it again. And I hope that you guys celebrate with me. Love y'all.